Let me set up my camera first. I don't really want to do those welcome back to the channel introductory thing anymore. Did you know why? Because for 2 hours I have been fucking filming and I felt like I am not doing pretty good when I'm doing my talking, and I want to start over and I feel tired and all that stuff. But you know what, I'm not pretty famous anyway, so why would I care about like doing some other random stuff? Plus it's also gonna help me doing this talking thing during my vlogs because I am a beginner when it comes to this type of thing, vlogging. And yeah, maybe I have some couple of thousands of views on my TikTok, but not in YouTube. And I'm a complete novice when it comes to this kind of thing. And also, I'm lost in thought. That's why I'm always like keep on repeating this, because I also like wanna improve my second language, which is English, because I always believe that, well, my goal is to also promote to my fellow Filipino that we should make ourselves get used to talking on this English language. And I know currently Chinese Mandarin is the most used language, but I think communication is a very important thing that I believe that one day we should, as the whole world should, use only one language so that we could communicate better. And where does the thing start is nothing else from but yourself. I hope that made sense. Sorry, it's not my first language. My first language is Filipino. I'm Filipino, by the way. Well, if it's your first time, my name is Leonard, and I am vlogging my combat sport journey. Currently, I am at Kyokushin Karate trainings, and if you are into combat sport, or if you are into martial arts, or if you are a person that loves fighting, you're a fighting enthusiast, please consider subscribing, liking the video, or if you have like any advice, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I am making sure that I am reading those comments. And yeah, I already did in the previous videos. I just so happened that I don't have time to reply something constructive. And you know, constructive is the most used word in some of my videos. You know why? Because I saw this vlogger named Kayani, that pretty shoddy, and I think you guys know her as well. And he mentioned something like constructive criticism, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I should use that word as well. It sounds pretty awesome. And yeah, I've been using it on my vlogs for a lot of time now, and I really want to be like a genuine me person on my vlogs, so that's why I'm doing this. That's why I am trying to film it over and over. I've been filming for like 2 hours now, and actually I just want to like have this thing over but I think I have to be patient. Anyway, I've been yapping, and my last video took 40 minutes just for me to delete those things, because I've said some stuff that is alright, but I think when I edit a 40-minute video, I'm gonna have a full storage on my phone, which is something that is not a good sign. Plus, I don't have much patience when I am, because you're gonna have to, like, what's the thing when you're like saving after you edit the video? Like, what's the thing? Exporting the vid? Yeah. And it takes a lot of fucking time, and you're not allowed to like press home and do other stuff. So I'm only exporting during the night when I am sleepy, I want to sleep, and then I know myself that I'm going to wake up at during like around 1 p.m, 12 midnight, or maybe around 2 p.m. Oh no, 2 a.m. And that's where I'm going to like upload it. That's why my uploads is always sometimes for people in the US, because I see some people in the US as well, because I reviewed my video analysis and I see that there are people from the US that are watching my videos. And yeah, sometimes you see me upload around AMs, mornings, but I already did the video the day before, you know what I mean? Because yeah, I uploaded late. At least I did my training on time, which is all good. Anyway, for today's training, since it's Holy Week, and my master also announced that we are not gonna train for the rest of the Holy Week. We're gonna be training again on next Thursday. Today's gonna be no training week for us, because we had this belief that if you train in Holy Week, or if you suffer any injury during Holy Week, they said that since God is dead during Holy Week, is that it's gonna take a very long time for your injuries to heal, or sometimes you're gonna have permanent injury when you injured yourself during Holy Week. Which is, I'm sorry fellow Filipinos, but actually I don't really believe when it comes to like superstition, because I am a science guy. Well, I respect all religion. I too attend into a lot of religion stuff, but yeah, at the very young age actually, I've learned that there are things on this earth called self-limiting belief that gets in the way, that we use sometimes as an excuse to not do some certain things, that it becomes our excuse to not reach our goals. And that is, you know, I've studied some superstitions. A lot of it aren't really legitimate. I mean, Holy Week doesn't mean that God is dead, because how are you breathing right now? And I don't really want to say this, but I don't really, hold on a second, there's noise. I don't really want to say it, but I'm actually kind of an atheist. I don't really belong into some one religion stuff, but I'm open-minded. But yeah, I just don't commit into like one religion. And as a Filipino, a lot of Filipinos gonna hate on me saying that. You know why? Because during 1800s, 1500s, we are colonized by the Spanish people, and they gave us a really, really good culture, which is a Christian Catholic culture, which to our belief is that we revere this God, Jesus Christ. And let me clue you in, a lot of people out there in the world doesn't really believe that God is Jesus Christ, all that Christian stuff, because there are other religions as well. But I respect your religion, I respect those. I think religion is very important in a society to keep them in check when it comes to like morality, because I think also a country that doesn't have a religion is always gonna end up fucked up, for real. Like, I know you guys in America, look at your situation. I believe you have something like an issue when it comes to like people identifying as different type of fucking genders when there's only like two genders. And you have some other people like the feminists that are being toxic currently. And yeah, I think not having a religion or having different kinds of religion makes you or society kind of like that. It's just my opinion, which is I believe in America having a free opinion is also valid, you know. It's just based on my like observation, but I'm not in a position to like say something like that because I've never been to America. So yeah, but I used to work in a call center where I deal with a lot of American people and to like really observe their attitude and their culture. And you know, it's really mind opening as well. It's really good. It's fun. It's really fun being able to talk with different type of people. Anyway, I also want to talk about the comments that you gave me. Well, the way that I deliver that sentence is kind of rude, but yeah, you gave me some comments previously in other videos. I love that. I appreciate those. I will definitely take those into account and really gonna apply it. It's just currently with the situation that I have, I can't do that. Some of them I can apply as soon as possible. I'm talking about the things that I cannot apply as of the moment is some people said that I should do Muay Thai kicks. Oh no, I should do Muay Thai since I have a Muay Thai build and Muay Thai kicks. Actually, well, since you don't know me, I'm just gonna let you know that before I did all this Kyokushin Karate, before I did the boxing thing, before I did some MMA stuff, beginner level, I also did some Muay Thai because I saw it on the internet. It looks awesome, it looks cool, it is really effective. I did some Muay Thai. And then after doing some couple of sessions, I think you could count in your finger how many sessions I did. I think I only did twice or thrice the kickboxing thing. And I just, well, since I'm quite busy on my job, I can't really do it consistently. I have a 12-hour job before, but then some situation went and I was able to do, oh, I'm sorry, I just ate my lunch. Yeah, I just had this situation where I realized that striking is the best way that you should learn. In a street fight situation Also, if you want to compete, it's good that you learn striking, because a lot of people pay on the knockouts more than a choke. So striking is good. But I want to let you know that I am also learning grappling and training in grappling. I just want to let you know that after some street fights, I realized that boxing really is something that's gonna work for me. And that is something that I wanted to talk on my other videos that are incoming later down the line. But yeah, I actually already talked about it on my last filming of this current video. I just deleted it because I don't really want to talk about it too much. I feel like I'm losing energy just by constantly repeating myself. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'm gonna do some Wi-Fi again. But I just want to let you know that the head kicks that you are talking about in my videos are a Kyokushin Karate head kicks, because if you don't know, there are different styles of karate, and there's Shotokan, there's Shirin-ryu, whatever stuff, there's Okinawan traditional karate, and there's this Kyokushin Karate. That's why whenever I do my introductory video, I always say Kyokushin Karate, because it's a different karate. It is a full contact karate, and if you watch kickboxing, you're gonna relate it to Dutch style kickboxing. Yeah, that's why some of you think that it's a Muay Thai kick, because maybe some fighters did this kick in their Muay Thai tournament, but actually it's a Kyokushin Mawashi Geri Jodan kick. Hold on a second, I think there's a person outside. This is a private area. What they're doing is trespassing. Just give me a minute. Woo! What a lovely day. So it's just a false alarm. There's no one outside. Anyway, let's get back to the video. What am I talking about before? Muay Thai, right, Muay Thai kick. Yeah, that is a Mawashi Jodan, which means high roundhouse kick in Japanese. And yeah, I've been practicing that on my right and left leg, and I think one of the comments said that I have to practice retracting it. Well, actually in Kyokushin Karate tournaments, it's really not that much of a practice. Well, yeah, maybe I should, because you know, I see some videos and I think they do retract their feet whenever they kick. But actually I did some kickboxing sessions before, and initially when I entered my Kyokushin Karate training sessions, I always had this habit that I retract my kicks all the time instead of using it to move forward to follow up another kick or another like punch or whatever. But yeah, I used to be able to do retracting my kicks, but it just so happened that currently I am training to not retract my feet, and it just so happened that you're not seeing it on the video, and I'm training myself to like follow up and move forward whenever I do the kicks. That's currently what I'm training. Plus also, I wanna let you know that I really suck at head kicks, because my weakness part is stretching I really hate stretching. Fucking hell, man. It's just something that I hate the most in the world, you know. And head kicks is not really my, you know, my natural kicks, you know. I love doing low kicks and middle kicks, like the body kicks, because those kicks are somehow easier to perform, easier to land, harder to guard. But yeah, I want to learn head kicks as well. You want to be an elite striker, you wanted to learn everything. You wanted to learn how to be orthodox. You want to learn how to be southpaw as well. Well, some people out there don't want to learn both stances, but I do wanted to learn both stances. And yeah, I think it would also gonna be more advantageous to learn those, because striking is actually all about moving and positioning. Hold on a second, I am getting my lungs, not my mouth dry. Yeah, anyway, now that you made me remember that I should retract my kicks whenever I kick, maybe I should practice that sometimes. But yeah, like I said, I had that habit before, that's why I'm not retracting it, and I'm just like practicing. And yeah, like I mentioned, I do suck at head kicks. That's why currently I am doing a very slow type of head kicks. I'm just making my leg muscles familiar with that head kick movement. When it comes to balance, I still suck at it. I'm at the level where if I kick faster than that movement or harder, I'm gonna get out balanced and I'm gonna fall down on my fucking side. And why did I mention that? Why did I say that that's gonna be the case? It's because it already happened. I tried increasing the speed, I tried increasing the power whenever I do and perform the kicks. I just did it one time and I did not take into account that I have to balance my feet, because I'm really not that good at it. I'm still a beginner. What happened is I fucking fell on my side and now I have bruises on my, I think it's around here. Yep, that one. I actually peeled that wound already. It's already a dried wound. And I have some bruises on my left thighs as well. And yeah, that's what happens if you just not considered practicing your balance. That's why striking, a lot of people underestimate the amount of training that you need to put in when it comes to striking. Actually, striking, and a lot of people say that once you do something, like once they see it on the internet, they tend to say like, yeah, I can do that. And I used to be like that kind of person as well. Well, I can do the movement, I just do it slow. You know what happened when I did those head kicks before? I could perform it, but when in sparring, after I performed it, they just easily blocked it. You know why? Because it's slow as fuck that I have to like balance myself performing the kick. Plus I am wide open. Good thing the rules of the sparring is no hitting to the head. Punching to the head, rather, because you're allowed to kick. Hey, yeah, I left myself wide open. And it's a good thing that my sparring partner is an amateur as well. He did not try to sweep my leg for me to fall down. or else I'm gonna get my ass on the floor again. Yeah, it's not easy. Let me tell you that. It's not easy to duplicate a movement from a professional fighter, because those people, seeing now that I am improving, I realize that they really put a lot of amount of training into their techniques. Those beautiful head kicks, beautiful striking that they do. There's a lot of small details in there for them to be able to land those. Like for example, did they distract the opponent? How fast it is? How hard did they hit? What's their position in the fight? Are they at the center of their opponent? Are they on this angle? What kind of angle did they step in? How did they set up that kick? There's a lot of things. And yeah, like I said before, it's very important that you attend to a gym instead of just training here, self-training. Yeah, I'm doing some self-training, but really it isn't really gonna help me that much. What's really gonna help me is I will be able to improve my balance. I'll be able to improve my techniques, that certain movement, and that is a small attention to detail that's really gonna give me the like bigger edge than other people who doesn't do it. It's like perfecting the technique. It's like, if you guys know Kobe Bryant, he also said this before, that I might not reach perfection, but against people that, it's not the exact word, but he said that against people that are not chasing that perfection, he'll do better than them. So yeah, and you also see him train the basics every day. They say that, you know, before other people train, he's already training all that stuff, because yeah, he outperformed other people. Not outperform, more like out-trained. Well, that's what I'm constantly doing. Right now, I don't have any idea how much am I gonna train. And maybe if I become a, well, I'm gonna make sure that I become a professional fighter. When I become a professional fighter, I'm still gonna have to get used to the amount of training, because I don't have like the exact idea how long of hours is it gonna take. But after I adjust myself to that amount of training, I'm gonna do more and outperform the average professional fighter, because that's what you should always do. If you want to be the best in something that you do, I think you should put more effort than the average people that puts an effort into those, because you know, everyone is trying their best, and how are you gonna be able to beat everyone that tries their best if you're gonna just do the same as they do? You have to do more than your best. If you think that you can do better today, do better, you know. Anyway, let's quit yapping. I'm just gonna, well, I already did slip some videos in here of me training. And yeah, I'll just see you guys on the next Kyokushin Karate training. Most likely it's gonna be tomorrow, unless I don't have any appointment, but I'm gonna make sure that I am going to have a free time tomorrow just to train. Anyway guys, that's it for today, and I'll just see you guys on the next training. video.